Dricus du Plessis versus Sean Strickland 2 is set for UFC 312, and this fight is about to be absolute chaos. Their first fight at UFC 297 was a war. 5 rounds of blood, pressure, and non-stop action, with Dricus walking away as the new middleweight champ by split decision. But Strickland, he wasn't having it. He called the decision BS, said he got robbed and promised to run it back. And now we're getting exactly that. UFC 312 is shaping up to be an electrifying event. In the co-main event, dominant strawweight champion Zhang Weili will defend her title against the unbeaten Tatiana Suarez. With these thrilling matchups, UFC 312 promises a night of unforgettable action. Let's talk about Strickland for a second. This guy is a straight-up wildcard. No filter, no hesitation, he says whatever he wants, whenever he wants. Whether it's taking shots at fighters, making controversial statements that get him in trouble, or just being outright unpredictable, Strickland is always in the headlines. But inside the cage, he's a savage. That high guard, relentless pressure, insane cardio, he makes fighters crumble. He pieced up Israel Adesanya to win the belt and thought he did enough to beat Dricus, but the judges saw it differently. Now, he's got a chance to prove them wrong. Sean Strickland isn't just known for his wild interviews. He's also got a reputation as one of the worst sparring partners in MMA. Ask anyone who's trained with him, and they'll tell you the same thing. Strickland doesn't spar, he fights. Most fighters use sparring to sharpen their skills, work on technique, and avoid unnecessary damage. But Strickland, his only goal is to knock you out or beat the hell out of you. There are countless stories of him going full power on training partners, dropping them with head kicks, trash-talking mid-session, and refusing to dial it back. Some fighters straight up refuse to spar with him. Others end up leaving the gym with injuries. Strickland doesn't care. He says it's the best way to prepare for real fights. But is it toughness, or is he just reckless? But Dricus du Plessis is no joke. This dude is a different kind of tough. People doubted him for years, said he wasn't technical, that his style was too wild, that he'd gas out. But guess what? He just keeps winning. He broke Robert Whittaker, survived Strickland's pressure, and now he's the champion. And for this fight, he's coming in confident. He knows he can take Sean's best shots and keep pushing forward. But will he be able to do it again? Dricus du Plessis might not be the loudest guy in the room, but when he talks, it cuts deep. His trash talk isn't about screaming or acting wild. It's calculated, direct, and it gets under his opponent's skin like no one else. Just ask Israel Adesanya, who completely lost his cool in their press conference, or Sean Strickland, who's been visibly frustrated every time Dricus fires back at him. He doesn't just talk for the sake of it. He says things that make fighters emotional, make them fight with anger instead of strategy. And in the fight game, that's a dangerous weapon. There's more on the line than just the belt. These two don't like each other. Strickland thinks Dricus stole his title. Dricus thinks Strickland is just a loudmouth who needs to be humbled. And let's not forget, this time, Strickland has a secret weapon in his corner. Alex Pereira. Yeah, the same Alex Pereira who knocked Strickland unconscious with one left hook. Now they're training partners, and Pereira will be in his corner at UFC 312. Will that make a difference? This rematch is going to be insane. Strickland's looking for revenge. Dricus wants to prove he's the real champ. Someone will walk away with the belt. Thanks for watching, fight fans. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on the action. Drop a comment below with your thoughts, and support me by checking out my other socials linked in the description. I'll see you in the next